Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Monday the 27th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got up this morning earlier than I really wanted to, but it wasn't too bad. Got up, got around, got a couple things done, got Luna out, got her fed and all that stuff, and for some reason I didn't get in the hot tub. I don't know why, I just didn't feel like I wanted to get in the hot tub this morning. So mom and mother and my wife decided to go to the grocery store, get the grocery shopping done and whatnot. I was just chilling out, was gonna go get my run in before he got things done for the day, and then I got a text message from a buddy of mine that I haven't really met yet. I guess we've been on Facebook friends for a while and that, and he reached out and said that he had forgot to get back home all weekend to pick up his trailer, and said he was home right now, wanted to come get it. And I was like, yeah, I guess so. So it wasn't really my plan for this morning, but why not? So I jumped up, got a couple of things done, got Luna situated in that, and then I headed over to go get my borrow that guy's trailer. So I grabbed my truck and that. I come rolling up in there, and he parks it. It's kind of a weird the way his yard's set up. There's like palm trees out front, so he has to kind of skirt around the palm trees and up next to the house and whatever to get it out. So he actually pulled it out to the street. He was just getting out to the street when I pulled up. So he went ahead and hooked it, backed me in, and I got it lined up straight in. And then he was able to tell me where to stop, because I don't know where how long that tongue really is on the trailer. So it worked out well. So we got to drop down on there. Went ahead and showed me the ramps that he found on the highway to fall off somebody's trailer. He said he found one, saw one falling off. And he's like, hey, that looked like a pretty damn good ramp. And he's missing one ramp for his trailer. He's kind of like, I probably see if I can get that, because that's one ramp, whatever, da-da-da. And then he said like a mile later, he looks and sees the second ramp laying on the side of the road. He's like, shit, I'm going back for both. So he ended up with two ramps that are not the best, but they're pretty good. So I went ahead and checked those on the trailer, got the rest of his stuff off of there. We chatted a little bit, and I headed back home. Decided I better go ahead and get my run in so I could get that taken care of, and I could get back to grab a shower before we go over to Fringe to watch another show today, maybe two, who knows. And we basically get back, went ahead, let Luna back out again. She loves being out, man. She's chasing lizards is her number one thing she does. So she went out, got chasing some lizard stuff. I got changed in running gear, got her back in, headed out my run. And then while on the run, wife texted me and said they're on their way home from the grocery store. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not there right now. I'm actually outside and on my run. So the Luna's still inside. So when you get in, knows that you go into the garage stuff, you want to put it in the bedroom or just put it out the back, let her chase lizards while you guys bring groceries in. So I always put the dogs up, that way they're not in the house underfoot while they're bringing groceries, and we're putting stuff on the floor that dogs might try and eat or whatever kind of thing. So went ahead and got that done, and they said fine. So they were unpacking everything, the grocery stuff. I got back from a run, played the dog for a little bit, and then the rest of the groceries were put away. I grabbed myself a shower. Then we decided to head over to Orlando to check out another Friend show. A friend of ours has this. We went and saw Ross's yesterday, and today we're going to see Shireen's. And Shireen's known as Funny Brown Girl, and we've known Shireen for a while now, and don't hang out there near as much as we used to. We whatnot and stuff, but we still Facebook chat like stuff every once in a while, whatever and whatnot. So went ahead and head over for that show. And yesterday we got there early, thinking we'd check out Fringe a little bit before the first show. Ross's was the first show of the day, and nothing was open. So I'm like, okay. So we head over early, because I hate being late stuff. You know what parking's gonna look like for today. And today, technically, the show's the end of the last day of the show, and it's only people who have, I guess you have to be awarded this one. You have to be picked for today's showing. So it's whoever sells the most tickets or most votes. I'm not sure how they pick it, but certain people are picked to have the show on today. Most of the time your shows were only scheduled through yesterday. So since Shireen's got picked for that, gives a chance. So we didn't have to go back last night at 9:40 p.m. to watch the show, which is crazy late. And even she said, she's like, that's too late. I don't want to do that show either. So, but we got there early, went and walked around a little bit. They'd already taken out all the art, all the French stuff. The show's over at this point. It's done. So we ended up seeing Shireen before the show at the venue, make sure we had the right spot. Chat with her for a while. We talked and stuff and just kind of caught up. We hadn't seen her for quite some time. So all that went well. Just shot some shit with her and wandered around a little bit. Ended up waiting around for the show. Got in, saw the show, and it was a small venue. I'm not sure what sizes there are. I know they're small, medium, and large, but I don't know. I don't know if Ross is the large. I don't know if Ross is a medium. I don't know if Serene is a medium or Serene is a small, but it's is what it is. I'm assuming Shireen was in the small venue because I don't think it'd be much smaller than that for the venues, but who knows. So, but we got in there, we got decent seats and hung out there for a while. Talked to some new people who are here supporting a friend of theirs. They're from, I think they're Oakland, California, they said they're from. I'm not sure they said they're from, but they'd come to Orlando supporting their friend who was doing a Fringe show as well, and they checking out Serena's show, which is nice. So we were talking about being from the coast, whatever, and talking about driving over, and they're like, I have no idea. And it's like, we're not from here at all. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, anywhere in Florida, you're an hour from a beach, basically, without traffic. And they laughed. So we talked about different situations and whatnot and whatever. So had a nice little chat there, waiting in line, saw the show, and it was same show as last year, but done differently, I guess. There was some of the stories she kind of changed up. Some of the things she talked about was different ways she ran it. She claimed last year she let somebody get in her head to tell her how she should and shouldn't do her show last year and did not enjoy it. So this year she's doing the same show, but the way she wants to do it, as opposed to the way it was directed for her to do it last year. So yeah, it was interesting. Some of the stories, obviously, it's a made up show based loosely on reality. So there's a lot of that stuff and whatnot. So we had a good time. After the show, chat with her for a few moments again, and then let everybody else have their time chatting with her. Then we headed out. We discussed sticking around to see if we were going to wait around for another show. There's a couple other shows I wouldn't mind seeing, and wife kind of sounded like she didn't really want to stick around. So it was okay, cool. We can head back home, not a problem. So we head back. We basically, everything was going good. The drive home was perfectly fine. It was funny on the way there because I'm like, we know we're going. Why don't we punch the exact same address, take the exact same route in? She goes, no, let's use the address. They recommend this address for that location. I'm like, okay, whatever. So we do that, and it takes the exact same parking lot, but down 3 different roads, and it brings us to the back side of the parking lot, to the front side of the parking lot. We parked literally 25 cars away from where we parked last time. But the one nice thing about coming this way is there was a shady spot under a tree that I probably wouldn't have saw, by the way, because I would have parked in the first spot and wouldn't have saw some of the other one coming in. It was in that first row of car spots. So I actually got shade parking. So I was like, yay, it was worth it. So got back home. On the way back, I was kind of looking around on the map to see if there was a Jeep dealership close by, and there was none on our way home. There was some opposite direction. I feel like driving farther into Orlando to a Jeep dealership that probably would not become my #1 Jeep dealership by any means. So I was going to be driving back over to get my oil change if my wife was to want one, which ironically yesterday she said she wouldn't mind having a blue Jeep Wrangler 4-door, or a 2-door. Sorry, 2-door Jeep Wrangler. So I'm like, cool. On the way back, I'm like, let's go up to New Smyrna, hit up the Jeep dealership up there. So we pull in, basically come walking in the shop, and there's an old man who meets me at the front desk and sticks his hand out. What, it says his name. I say my name. He goes, what are you looking for? I said, we need a blue 2-door Jeep Wrangler. He goes, new or used? I said, new. He said, okay, let's go on out here and I'll show you what I got. I thought, it's weird. Usually people would grab a key or kind of know what their inventory is and stuff, but he was old as hell and looked like a guy who'd been selling cars for a long ass time. And I know I used to sell cars. I was that guy also. So we go walking outside. He's kind of making a little small talk, talking about this and that, whatever and stuff. And we walk outside and I see one black 2-door. And it's hot as balls out here. It's hot. It really is. So I walk right past the 2-door black Jeep. And then we see a whole line of 4-door Jeeps, because Jeep makes a whole lot more money on the 4-doors than they do the 2-doors, because 2-doors are cheaper and they don't bring as many of those in. So then he starts pointing out the white 2-door Jeep Wrangler over there, used. He goes, well, here's the blah, blah, blah. He goes, there's a black 2-door. As we walk right past, he goes, there's our used line and stuff. I'm like, okay. I go, well, where are we going to the used line? He goes, well, if we're going to check out what's in the used line. I go, I told you I wanted new. He goes, oh, well, I guess I didn't listen. I didn't hear that part. He goes, no, you didn't. I go, yeah, I did. He goes, well, I must not have heard it. I go, okay. And then he goes, we got these over here and kind of stuff. Starts pointing at the 4-doors. I said, I need a 2-door. He goes, what? I go, I need a 2-door blue Jeep Wrangler, new. And he goes, oh, well, I got blah, blah. I'm like, that black one back there's the only one we got. And I'm like, then why are we walking this way? Like, why do we walk past the only 2-door you have in stock? Which common sense would have said, hey, what makes you want a 2-door? Or, hey, what makes you want a blue? Or, hey, let's go back and stay in this fucking air conditioning and not here wandering around the parking lot trying to show me you shit. Maybe I give off an air of I'm broke because I roll up in a Ford Focus. I don't have new Jeep money, but I I got new Jeep money, people. It ain't that damn expensive for a Jeep. So that's why he's trying to take me to used. I don't know if he was trying to take me to used because there's more commission to be made on a used Jeep than a new Jeep, because new Jeep, basically, you can look on the internet, see what already sells them for, and just order one, whatever. Used Jeep could be anything. They don't know what we got that thing on trade-in for. So, and right now, a lot of the dealerships are getting yelled at for upcharging, overpricing stuff that manufactured retail, because that COVID surge pricing's over. But used, you can kind of mark them whatever the hell you want to, kind of things. So I don't know what the thought is. I go, so what you're telling me is you're just wasting our time out here at this. He goes, well, what do you want to do? And I'm like, I want you to not waste my time. Like, we're walking out here in the sun and the heat for no reason. Like, he goes, well, how soon do you need it? I can get one. I got a service store. I said, I'm good. I said, I don't need to work with you. I'm like, you're not my salesman. I'm like, I'm not. I'll just go find one somewhere else. He goes, well, I can take you back there and stuff. And he gets all like super defensive. I've been doing this for a really long time. And I said, it clearly shows, but doesn't mean anything. I said, clearly shows how easy this job must be to do if you are successful at it. So you come back in, he gets the door, he stands there, because you gotta walk back to the dealership, the lobby, to get out to the front parking lot where I'm parked. And he gets the door before me, which is fine. And he stands at the door telling me about not opening the door, but kind of blocking me to the point of like, don't hold me here, man. Do you think this is really gonna work? Like, you're gonna act like an asshole? And I'm like, you got me. I'm gonna go buy a car from you. No, I don't fucking need this. I don't like people wasting my time. Don't dick. He goes, we got sister stores we can trade with and stuff. How soon you need to get there tomorrow? I'm like, I don't need it all from you. I really don't need one at all from you. He goes, well, what if I got one right over here on the other side of the lot, right over here, exact same thing you're looking for? I go, at this point, then I just think you're an idiot and you're lying to me. So why would I ever do business with you? And I walked out the door, and he was pissy as hell. And I was like, yeah, whatever. Got in my car and we drove away. And then I apologized to my wife because she hates those confrontational moments. And I should not have. One, I shouldn't even take her in there. I shouldn't have done that at all. I should have just done like I usually do. I'm looking at cars, because I'm not the easiest guy to deal with. I'm dealing with morons in this type of situation. Usually I'll go find a salesman. I'll finally find somebody I can deal with. I'll get a vehicle. I'll then drive it to her, let her drive it around or let her look at it, and then I'll drive it back to the dealership, and then she'll say yes or no. That's usually how it needs to be done. And I was like, holy crap. And I also should not have just walked in hoping I would see just the first random jackass that stand by the front door that would be able to help me. I should have contacted somebody there in management or something and said, hey, I need a salesman who knows how to answer questions, knows how to listen. I don't need a high pressure sales crap. I need somebody to go, this is what we have, this is what we don't have, and this is all it takes to get what you want, which most likely I have to order one anyway, so who cares? But who knows? So we leave there, and I again apologize to my wife for making her sit through that uncomfortableness as we walk back out of there. And I was like, I can't stand people waste my time, man. I really can't. I don't get it. I have no problem wasting my time with people that want to hang out, have a cigar, waste my time all fucking day. We'll have time, whatever, I don't care. But when I come in here and I'm about to write you a check for 50 grand, and then you treat me like a fucking idiot and you don't listen, why would I give you commission? I can order the damn thing on the internet and not deal with anybody at all. And I think that's the way the world's coming to. I just need to, if Amazon starts selling Jeeps, I'd order one tomorrow. But who knows? So I got back home, talked to a buddy of mine. I forget what happened. He laughed. He goes, I'll take you in and introduce you to the sales manager. I said, no, dude. You do business with them. That's part of your business. I'm kind of an asshole, and I don't want to run the risk of messing up your business with them in the process. So I will not have you take me in there and introduce me to anybody, because I do not want to have them go, wow, he brought me an asshole who is a dickhead. So don't want that to happen to you. And he laughed. So got back to the house, hung a little bit, chilled out. The owner of the dog reached out, asked what time she want to pick the dog up tomorrow. So we were all good. Karen asked what we were doing for dinner. And I said, I'm really not hungry. I ate a lot yesterday. And then today I ended up having one of those Kars, K-A-R-S, trail mix things that we bought on our trip to the mountains. Ate one of those as we were getting to Fringe, because I kind of had a weird gap in my belly that felt like I needed to put something in it. So before we walked into Fringe, I ate that, which is like a candy bar size thing of trail mix. But I'm like, I had that for my snack and I'm not hungry. She goes, well, think about it and stuff. I'm like, totally up to you. What do you want to do? I said, talked about it. She decided she wanted to make a frozen pizza. And I said, absolutely. Why don't you make the frozen pizza? Then I'll let you know if I want to have it or not. And she said, absolutely. So she got it done. She came out. She goes, hey, pizza's done. Whatever. I'm like, so you want me to go and cut it? And she goes, well, yeah. I'm like, okay. So I went and cut the pizza and then looked at it, and she overcooked it some. I don't like burnt pizza. I'd rather be undercooked than overcooked, and this was definitely overcooked. She likes it a little bit burnt, and like I told her, it's mostly for her anyway, so that added a little bit extra to it. So I thought if I walked in, it looked perfect. I'd be like, oh, maybe I'll have a slice, but I was like, no, I'm good. I don't need it. So not mad at her at all. She wants it burnt. She needs it burnt. So I sliced it up for her and then headed back out. Hung out with the dog outside and listened to idiots shoot off fireworks for no damn reason. Just those big boom ones that don't even make pretty lights, just make noise. And it is what it is. So yeah, we hung out there until evening. Smoked myself a nice cigar and then finally wrapped it up. Came in and called it a day. So that's all I got for now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.